Welcome to another episode of Lunch with the Shark. Join us as we dive deep into discussions about business, accounting, and finance to help you build a business that thrives. Now sit back and have a bite with your host, the Shark CFO, Vidal Espinosa.
Well, hello, and good afternoon. Welcome to a special edition of Lunch with the Shark. I'm your host, Vidal, the Shark CFO Espinosa. And today we're transmitting you live from a golf course here in Guadalajara, Jalisco, where we're visiting for the week. My brother is back there with, I think he's back there. Yes, he's back there with one of our business partners, Sergio. I'm here with Jeff. You're saying hi, and they're actually finishing one of the holes back there. But I actually had to take some time to be with you guys. We really enjoy being with you and sharing with you everything that we do. So over this week, we've been relaxing, and today, supposedly, we have been doing some strategic planning for 2021, which I don't know how's that going. We are laughing about it, but believe it or not, we are actually playing, not drinking. So that's a plus. That's really good. So today, this week was supposed to be about funding, getting your capital, the seed money that you need to start a business, to grow a business. When did you need it? How do you need it? What the pros, what the cons of going to a bank, going to a lender, going to a hard money lender, and things like that. We were not able to get you all those points or nuggets, but today we're going to touch on 4 realistic ways to fund your business. Okay, today small businesses exist in a new economy landscape. That is for sure. The world has created, and we have a new economic landscape, and foresees creativity and out of the box thinking when it comes to financing. In general, we have a new landscape, plain and simple. Now, small businesses have traditionally been the key driver for economic recovery when it comes to hiring, right? Because small businesses represent 40% of the economy, and they are a driving force to our economy. If we expect a fast and speedy recovery after this pandemic for 2021, 2022, we have to bet on small businesses. Okay? We have to bet on small businesses. Today, it's traditionally known as Black Friday in the United States. What does it mean? That all small businesses and big retail stores create a huge demand for products through steep discounts. That's matter of perception, okay? That's not 100% reality. That's not really the truth, right? If you want to buy a TV, yes, you're gonna find an amazing TV for $150, $250, but it's going to be the bottom line of that TV series. It's not going to be the TV that you're looking for. It's not going to be, in most cases, the TV that has all the bells and whistles. Okay? So it's just a matter of perception. Mm-hmm. So with that said, let's go into those 4 realistic ways to fund your business. And the very first one is do it yourself. Do it yourself. Fund it yourself. Put the money where you are thinking of generating wealth. Comes from your own pocket. I don't have money to start my business. Well, as we said it, you need to think outside the box. It's very simple. You need to think outside the box. Sell the book before you write it. If you have a product, listen to this. If you have a product, let's call it a book, pre-sell it, pre-launch it, right? What they're going to do is, first of all, they're going to motivate you, and you are going to have to deliver that book because you're going to pre-sell it. You're going to pre-sell, right? So just do it yourself. If you're a service provider and oh shit, I have no money to rent my office, hire a secretary, things like that, you know what? Go and offer your product directly without the necessity of creating or getting an office. Start like that. So you're going to be doing it yourself. The second one is the one that we actually did speak on Monday: friends, families, and fools. Okay? Just actually, we were going to have the pitch from Ana Sofia today, but because it's Friday and she's a teenager, she's actually with a couple of friends of hers um, having a little bit get together, and we weren't able to get her on the show. So her manager called us and she said that she was not available for us this Friday, but she promised that she was going to be with us in the next couple of weeks. So the friends and family or fools, those are the other option that you have on those four options. And be prepared, be ready. Don't assume that because they're your friends, then your families, and or they're so full enough to bet on you that they're going to actually bet on you. Be prepared. Have a deck, have a presentation, have realistic numbers. Think the worst. Go with a mentality that, do you know what? They're not going to give me any money because $1, 1 peso, 1 euro, 1 yen, 1 British pound, whatever you get, it's a win. Okay, so don't go under the assumption that I'm gonna go and ask my mom for $1 million and she's gonna hand it over to me. Yes, mijo, here is $1 million. Go do and do whatever you want. No. Okay. Then the third thing is a small business loan. Listen, getting a small business loan, for instance, in the United States for a small business administration, it's not as easy as you think. If you're going to go seeking a small business loan, you must have a lot of documents prepared for you that you have to submit to that institution in order for them to consider it. Okay. Sometimes you must actually have collateral. You must actually have backup. Okay. A backing. Or what they're going to do is they're going to say, okay, we're going to lend you $1 for each dollar that you bring in. So be prepared. Always be prepared. Be on the lookout. Be always ready for the sharks. What I highly recommend you is, look, we know that every single show on TV, it's pre-scripted, it's prepared, there's always drama, there's always a plot. So we know for a fact that Shark Tank, it's like that. It's a reality show where there's drama, where it's already pre-planned, there's a seed, and things like that, right? So, nevertheless, they teach you lessons. Nevertheless, they teach you how any investor to whom you stood up in front, it's going to treat you. Believe me, believe me. Okay. The fourth option here would be angel investors. Yes, there's a lot of angel investors out there that they love different type of industries. Nowadays, they're going to actually be seeking technology and products or pharmaceutical products or things like that. Things they're looking for the next Uber. They're looking for the next YouTube. They're looking for the next Instagram. The one that they can make easy money, but they're betting on it. Okay? So go online, search for angel investors, search for crowdfunding, and you're going to be able to find some money that you're going to be able to tap in if, only if you are prepared. And how are we going to be prepared to access those loans? The first and foremost, it's a realistic business plan. And what do I mean by a realistic? Come on, look, and I've spoken about this multiple times. Do not, do not project profits on your first semester or your first year. It's close to impossible projecting profits on a business plan when it comes like that. Be realistic. Show the reality, okay? Be prepared. Be grounded. I know for a fact that we all love making money. That's why you're in business, right? Or change the world if you're Miss Universe, right? But in world peace. But the thing here is that any investor that is seasoned, a shark investor, if you come to me and I see profits on the first year, I'm going to turn you back and say, hey, dude, if you are projecting profits for the first year, what do you need my money for? Why don't you put your family money or your own money in it? It's a bad deal. It's like going to Vegas and betting on red and black in the roulette. You're not gonna win, but you're not gonna lose. So just be realistic, okay? The second thing is when you have your projections very well planned, okay, be ready to explain how you're going to reach those numbers. How is it going to be made? How are you going to control? How are you going to control the money that you're seeking? Are you seeking money to launch the company? Are you seeking money for working capital? Are you seeking money to expand your company? Are you seeking money to buy inventory? Are you seeking money to buy technology? Are you seeking money to systematize and automatize your company? Why the fuck are you seeking money for? Be ready for that. How the money that I'm going to lend you, it's going to help you. It's going to help you grow the company. If I lend you $1, how many times are you going to increase it? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 times? Like right now, we're seeking money for a client of ours that she's going to use it for marketing. So they've been asking me, okay, with this $250,000 or $1,000,000, how much is she gonna make? Well, she's probably gonna turn it into 5, 6, 10 exit. Okay, and based on that, they go and help us. So be ready to see how you're gonna need it. Okay, so this has been a very interesting lunch with the shark. It's a short one, but because they're actually waiting for me to go and tea. And follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, any of those social medias. And it's not going to be an exception. And today we're gonna end up our show with a quote from my point of view, not only the best president in the United States, but in the whole wide world, Mr. Ronald Reagan. And he said, there are no great limits to growth because there are no limits of human intelligence, imagination, and wonder. The sky's the limit, people. Have an amazing weekend. Unplug. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your friends. Enjoy yourself. Forget about your business. Relax. See you next Monday. Bon appetit. Ciao.
Thank you for listening to Lunch with the Shark. If you would like to set up a consultation with the Shark CFO, Vidal Espinosa, visit his website www.invictus-advisors.com and don't forget to subscribe on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and LinkedIn.